IHS Theater makes history. Gas prices soar across the U.S., and football and basketball compete in a March Madness tournament of their own. Coming up on Night TV.
Good afternoon, Knights. It's Friday, March 25th. I'm Layla AJ.
And I'm Sam Rainey, and you're watching Night TV News.
Ever to conquer, never to yield. For Independence High School, this is Night TV.
Gas prices are on the rise, breaking records across the U.S. I stopped at the pumps to look at how it's becoming a bigger problem across the country and for students at IHS.
Prices at the pump have soared over the past few weeks, and they are just now beginning to steady. The national average has reached $4.33 a gallon, and it could take from weeks to months for the prices to go back down.
I work a minimum wage job, so obviously filling gas does take out a lot of my paycheck. And I'm having to work more in order to be able to afford the gas. I also drive a sports car, so my engine requires more gas and I have to pay premium.
Before this year, the record high for gas prices was back in 2008 during the recession. Gas had a national average of $4.11. Now, drivers are seeing prices near almost $7 in parts of California.
I have to drive to the CTE Center every day, which adds a good 5 miles to my drives every day. So I have to spend a lot more money on gas. So it means a lot less going out with friends after band and stuff and having to conserve my spending a little bit.
President Biden announced a ban on all Russian imports of oil and gas during the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which has contributed to higher prices, according to NBC News.
I want to make sure that we're supporting the right side, which if that means we have to pay an extra $1 or $2 for gas, then I'm okay with that.
The drive to school for some will add up more than ever now. IHS Assistant Principal Renee Senna drives more than 45 minutes to get to work. With inflation being at a 40-year high, consumers like Senna are seeing higher prices everywhere in their daily life add up.
It affects everything from when you go out to eat, all the products that you buy in the stores. Obviously, those prices have risen, your everyday commodities, but then you start to see those little percentages in your bills.
Reporting for Night TV News, Layla AJ.
Consumer spending is expected to slow down over the next few months as Americans pay more to fill up their tanks, according to Chief U.S. Economist Michael Feroli.
In other U.S. news, the first female Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, has died. Albright served as the U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations. Before, she served as the first female Secretary of State under the Clinton administration. She was 84.
Women continue to break barriers during Women's History Month. D.C. Circuit Court Justice Ketanji Brown is currently undergoing confirmation hearings for a seat on the Supreme Court. If confirmed, Judge Brown would be the first black female Supreme Court justice.
Right here in Frisco, women are joining together too. Future Knights hit the mat with the IHS cheer team for a weekend fundraiser. Night TV's Ariana Reed has the latest.
Night Cheerleaders hosted the 8th annual Little Knights Mini Cheer Clinic for kindergarten to 5th graders. Kids got the opportunity to learn jumps, cheers, chants, and even dance with the team.
I thought it was really fun because I got to meet some new people and learn some new moves.
Although not IHS cheerleaders or cheerleaders in the making, parents a part of the IHS Cheer Booster Club had a great time helping host the event. Claudia Stewart, the vice president of the Booster Club, shared what it's like supporting cheerleaders here at IHS.
Of helping as parents, it certainly gives us an opportunity to give back to the community and also our cheerleaders an opportunity to be with some of the younger girls, so we love it. These young girls that get to come here, it's so amazing for them to be able to see some of their older peers doing what they love and just being part of a bigger group. It's been awesome and fun.
Nostalgia was also in the air as Claire Stewart, varsity captain, reminisced on her younger days.
I was just thinking, I was watching all the little girls run around in their cheer shoes, and young cheer shoes for little girls are a lot different than the cheer shoes that we wear now. So I was just remembering all the times I had to wear those when I was super young, and it was just something super small, but it just reminded me of when I got to do it when I was younger. I think the biggest thing I always take away from our Little Knights Cheer Clinic is patience, because you just forget how hard it can be for some of the little girls to pick up on some of our skills and content that we have to teach them. And my biggest takeaway is that some people just need someone by their side. It kind of reminds you that you've got to support each other when it comes to cheer.
The day was filled with fun, excitement, and lessons to learn for all who attended the clinic. More is yet to come for these IHS cheerleaders, now and in the future. For Night TV News, this is Ariana Reed.
Cheer tryouts begin tomorrow at 8 a.m. Good luck to all those trying out.
It's also time for a beloved basketball tradition, March Madness. In honor of the tournament, the Independence High School football team and basketball team decided to go head-to-head and battle it out on the court. This Wednesday, the Knights basketball and football teams took March Madness into their own hands and made a bracket to compete against each other. Although every Knight football team was eliminated before making it to the final round, Azan Rizvi shares his take on the Knight Madness.
The fact that us football teams actually got a chance to beat basketball teams or even make it close, especially our game, we had it, 7-6, and we had to run all the stoppage time, just proves that football players are all-around athletes.
Throughout the event, 8 Knight football teams encountered widespread defeat to the 4 basketball teams, and each member had different things they wanted to improve upon.
I'm all defense. I don't shoot. So I saw him shoot the layup over the backboard. You suck. He lying. That never happened. You could ask everybody. You know what I'm saying? That never happened. Ask me. Personally, I did good, but
what happened? What
how you do today?
I did all right.
Pretty much in the game against the basketball players, it was a very close one. I mean, we lost 9-11 against basketball players. I'm a football player. I had 9 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. I want to say. It was a great run in March. There's always another March. It's never over. I still have 3 years of eligibility.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wasn't hitting my shots today. I could have did a little bit better, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Oh, come on, let's interview some coaches. Come on. Let's get over there. How do you feel about today's game?
I mean, it was solid. It was good. We had all the football kids come out here, and we're one big family here in Independence.
How'd you do personally?
I mean, could have done better. Missed a 3 at the end to win it, but it is what it is. Hey, miss 100% of shots you don't take.
The basketball players wanted to play us in basketball, but we football players, so they don't want to assist when it comes to football. 7-on-7, they're not seeing me. I'm getting stuff over people's heads. Hey, 7-on-7, they not seeing me. Hey, 7-on-7, they not seeing me.
After some tough losses for the football teams and a series of victories for the basketball teams, both football and basketball got together as one family under the same state of mind and opened the door for a series of traditions and competition in the future of Independence athletics. For Night TV, this is Sam Rainey. Although our own March Madness is over, the NCAA's March Madness is in full swing, and reporters Bryce Longfellow and Aiden Chavez took to the hallways to interview our Knights on their own brackets.
March Madness is a college basketball tournament that has 68 total teams that face off against each other. Each year there are multiple upsets and crazy plays. In the spirit of March Madness, we decided to make our own bracket, but with Independence coaches as the teams. We talked with some of our Knights to fill out the bracket and tally up a winner.
My winner is Coach Skalak. My winner is Coach Yateman.
My winner is Coach Stewart.
Coach Straley.
Coach Stewart.
Coach Brewster.
Coach Callahan. My winner is Coach Stewart.
We realized that to have a fair way of saying who is the favorite coach here at Independence, we had to have more than 15 answers. So we asked our Independence students to get a bigger variety of answers.
My winner is Coach Oliveras.
Coach Jennings. Coach Daly.
Coach Stewart. Coach Stewart.
Coach Jason. Coach Stewart.
Coach Stewart.
Coach Skalak.
Coach Stewart. Stewie. Coach Conte.
After this, with a final of 30 votes, the winner of the Coach March Madness tournament is Coach Stewart.
Honestly, it feels really great. I was totally surprised when Aiden Chavez gave me the news about this. I'm just going to continue to build these positive relationships with all these students, so I'm glad I'm having an impact on all of them.
Congratulations to Coach Stewart for winning this year's coaching bracket. For Night TV, I'm Bryce Longfellow.
I'm Aiden Chavez.
For the win, North Carolina!
2 Knights were selected for the basketball 9-5A all-district teams. Our Knights have had a roller coaster of a season for basketball. On the upside, we had Jackson Copeland make the second team and Jamal Williams make the all-defensive team.
I found out at the end of the season, which was probably, I found out a month ago. I was really proud of myself. Just kind of goal of mine to do that. It just kind of shows me that if you put in the time with anything you really want to achieve, it's possible. Worked on the stuff I needed to in my game, and it showed.
I actually saw it on a Twitter post for the school basketball team. Saw it congratulating me. That's when I knew. Yeah, it was a pretty nice feeling. Pretty excited. I wasn't expecting any type of award like that, so it felt pretty good to see. It definitely would motivate me to work on my defensive craft, probably lean towards being more of a defensive player in the future.
Only 24 high school basketball players made the district team, with 10 honorable mentions and more to come.
Color Guard recently competed at the Winter Guard International competition in Dallas and returned regional champions. Today, the IHS award-winning Royals will compete at Nationals in Allen as they look to add to their trophy case.
Girls varsity soccer wrapped up their season with a 1-0 win over Reedy, and boys varsity ended their season with a tied game 2-2. Wish the IHS powerlifting team good luck as they will be going to Abilene this Sunday for state. Tonight, JV and varsity boys baseball compete against Wakeland at 4:30 and 7 o'clock p.m. Go out and show your support at Wakeland High School.
The softball team will begin their second round of district play against the Liberty Redhawks and Heritage Coyotes from 6:30 to 7:30.
IHS Theater made school history on Wednesday as they advanced to area competition, along with snagging several awards along the way. If they advance past area, they will become regionals bound. Out of the 80,000 students that competed in the National Scholastic Art Competition, submitting anything from sculptures to written pieces, 3 IHS students pushed through the competition to bring home 3 gold medals.
The Knights robotics team competed in the 2022 Live Remote VEX Robotics World Championship in the high school division and placed 27th in the world. Not only that, but earlier they had placed 6th in skills ranking in the state of Texas.
Attention juniors, if you took the SAT at school on March 2nd, your scores should now be available in your College Board account at collegeboard.org. If you have issues accessing your account or your scores, contact College Board directly. For Night TV, I'm Sam Rainey.
And I'm Layla AJ. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and nightpress.org to stay up to date with all things IHS. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.